You're so gay. You probably think this song is about you. You're so gay. Alright, buckle up. We just covered this dude, Dapper Dev, but this one popped in my feed, and I'm having just a real, just of a day, you know, and you just sucks. Just self-pity. Just awful. I try and snap into a Slim Jim for you guys, but once in a while, you just have a real not great day. Sometimes even not a great week. Sometimes not a great month. Sometimes, hell, it's not even a good year for you. A couple of years. Anyways, this one's titled, You Just Can't Get Ahead These Days. Amen, brother.
Without fail, this always happens. I was really close to having a phenomenal couple months, stacking my chips, putting money away.
Money.
Working 7 days a week, grinding, side hustles, everything was in line. I was disciplined. I was firing on all cylinders, patting myself on the back, being this tough guy. And without fail, like always, some unforeseen BS arises to take the wind out of my sails. And I'm not trying to throw a pity party. It is what it is. But today, I got to thinking about this. And it made me think about how virtually impossible it is to get ahead today. Unless you're somebody that comes from a wealthy family where you've had this fallback plan or this cushion or this, inherited some money or something. I mean, and you guys know I'm somebody that pushes the pull yourself up by the bootstrap stuff. As much as you all come after me when I do it, I still think it's the best way to go because no one's coming to save you. So you are responsible for rescuing yourself. You do have to find a way or lay down and quit. But with all that being said, like it's so reasonable to give up today. And I don't like saying that because I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to give up. I don't want any of you to give up. But the more I look around and the more I talk to people, nobody is doing that well. As hard as it is to survive, as much as the cost of living has outpaced the average income, nobody's putting money away. And the few lucky people that have got their spending down so much to where they can put a couple bucks away, you'll probably agree with me, no matter what you do, this sick sense of humor that the universe has seems to always come and get you. Something always comes up.
It always gets you. I really am actually having probably one of the shittiest days I've had in a long time, and I'm going to pass this energy on to you. But the best saying I ever heard was, I forget his name, Les Brown was his name, black gentleman, motivational kind of guy, pretty funny dude, black people usually are. But he said, when everything's going right in life, everything seems to be going perfect, that's just life playing a game with you. I want to rewind a little bit because I had a few, I make the joke about not every day's your day, not every week's your week, sometimes not every month, every year's not a great year. I actually experienced that, and that's why I make that joke, and and I didn't just give up. But everyone knows how old I am, but about 6 years ago, when I was around 29, 28, about 7 years ago, I hit like real hard shit. I was taking care of my dad. His dementia got really bad. I was living in my car. I was paying for him to live in a flop house in South Central Los Angeles, in a boarding house, sharing a room with somebody off of Avalon and Imperial, which is a shithole if you know that area. I'm living in my car, lost my job. I'm doing Uber, selling stuff on eBay. Shit's in a storage unit. His mind is going. And I just talk about wanting to give up. So anyways, a little bit after that, my mother loses her job. And now she can't. Well, she can. She's got some savings. But she's 64 at this point. And her bills are just too high. And she can't find a job. So now I'm sitting there going, how do I take care of two different people? At this point, when this happened, I got my life back together. I moved back to Florida, got a decent job. I was doing okay. $5,000, $6,000 a month. So I said, I know what I'll do. We'll all move in together as a family. So we move in together. Next thing you know, I'm 30, living with both my parents, but not in the good way. You know, I got to pay the bills, right? Then all of a sudden, my mother, about 6 months after that, out of nowhere, passes away. So now I'm sitting here with a dad who just went into full-blown dementia. Doesn't know what state he lives in, doesn't know what year it is, can't leave the house without getting lost, shits his pants on a daily basis. This all happens within like 6 months, a year time. Just for a second, right? And I want to say the next 2 years after that, it felt like nothing I did was ever going to, it felt like nothing was ever going to improve. I nearly did give up. I probably would have killed myself if I wasn't like, nah, I'm too cool for that. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just too cool. Like, I'm not going to do that. People count on me, right? Fast forward, I'm here. I'm doing YouTube. I've got a fucking plaque and shit, right? This isn't that long ago, you know? And today was one of those days where I'm making the most money I've ever made, but I have more people counting on me now than I did when I was taking care of both my parents. Well, not taking care of them, right? My mom just needed a little financial aid. She was going to be fine. And then obviously she wasn't. But once Social Security kicked in, we're trying to get it for her early, she would have been totally good. But now, fast forward, and it still can feel as if you're letting people down. Like, people count on me. And so my point is you can get ahead, but something's always going to be going on. And I really did not want to even show up to work today. I was like, stuff it. And then this dude, Dev, popped in my feed, and he was talking about this, and I just go, preach it, brother. Preach it. Anyways, just wanted to kind of get that off my chest, because today's just really hit me. Then earlier this year, if you're new to the channel, my father passed away this year. It's like, it's just, even when things are going as good as they can. You get what I mean? So, anyways, I figured I'd just be honest with you guys. And I still showed up to work today, like most people have to, even when they don't want to. Anyways, back to you, Dev. Take the mic.
When you think you're getting ahead, transmission goes out. You blow your engine.
Your uncle comes out of the closet. Your parents die. I'm just kidding. I'm just having a fucked up day, and I just want to pass it on to you and let you know you're not alone.
Some a-hole T-boned you.
Amen.
That doesn't have insurance.
Yeah, that happened. And that happened to me last year. Totaled my car. Some Haitian dude, no license, driving a car that's not even his, doing Uber Eats. Yeah, I know. Classic. Literally. Yeah.
It just so happens that your insurance company has some glitch where they dropped you at 12:01 a.m.
Yeah.
Sorry. Maybe a tree falls through the ceiling at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just, you have to laugh, because even when you're trying to be structured and disciplined and being fiscal and putting money ahead, something just always comes up and you just can't help but laugh.
Oh, the best, dude. After my mom died, everything's going down. This is the ultimate best. I was doing okay a little bit financially. I inherited a house, not paid off, as a lot of bills. Turns out she was late. She was 4 months late on mortgage and HOA. I had to hire 2 lawyers. She didn't have a will. I had to hire a probate lawyer, 10 grand. Another lawyer, 5 grand. Every dollar I had saved basically went. So I got some money from her dying. A little bit. 100 grand. The people are just coming for you. But here's the best. I don't even care about the money at this point. I'm just being transparent. Transparents. My parents are trans. All of a sudden, one of my family members sues me. Yeah, they want 27 grand. We settled out of court. But dude, that was one of those moments where you're like, really? Really? Yeah, I just had to share that one with you. I couldn't believe that. I was like, what? You're going to sue me? I got people dying? I got a dad that don't even know my name on most days? I thought we was family. Yeah. And yeah, I do laugh at it now. You know, sometimes things are terrible until later down the road you look back at it and go, God, what a good time. That's classic. You kind of laugh at it later, but in the moment it was just like, you felt like all hope was lost. Life be doing that shit to you sometimes. I don't understand it completely, but hey, we're here.
You either blow a gasket and stroke out, or you have to laugh.
Yeah.
I really thought I was going to stack my chips these last few months. And 2 different incidents arose. One customer that's just, job had been done for a while now. He still hasn't paid. He's making up excuses, dragging his feet. And then another unforeseen, expensive, out-of-pocket headache.
Gay.
And I'm not trying to get sympathy and cry about it.
No, dude, get some fucking sympathy and cry about it. I remember last year, right? The car got totaled. I had to go get another car. Quick 10 grand because I don't want car payments. So that was the best car I could get was 10 G's. Well, 9,600. AC unit went out in the crib. $7,000, no big deal. Then a water pump broke. Another 2,500 from downtown. Swish. Yeah, that happened like all in like 2 months. And I remember being like, well, so much for making all this money. Yeah, I mean, I get a kick out of it now, but it was just, you just got to roll with the punches. Fuck it. Let's vent a little here. Tell me something shitty that happened to you, please, so I can feel better about my life.
It is what it is. Like, I'm a man.
Yeah.
It could be worse. I still got a roof over my head. You know, I still got food in my belly and stuff. So whatever, man. I'm all right. But I cannot get ahead, though. I can't get ahead. Anytime I start, something comes up. And I'm not trying to be negative, but it has been like this my whole life. And again, I'm not going to quit. I'm a man. I'm a fixer. I'm a builder. It's the only option I have is to try to have my sense of humor help me to get through it and just keep on grinding. But when you're going 7 days a week, working and side hustles.
Oh, it's the worst.
And you're starting to feel yourself, and that pride is pushing you through, and you're starting to see.
One thing I will say, though, is I've done the 8 days a week for a long time. I will say, even though it didn't seem like anything was happening for a long time, eventually I kind of realized, I was like, oh, I've actually come some distance here. It just, while you're in the thick of it, it could feel like it's never going to end. And I'm sure this guy, like, dude, look at him. He's hustling. He's getting his YouTube channels bumping. It's very hard to make money on YouTube, but he's getting that going. He's got his regular job. He's got people not paying him, right? He's got paintings of wolves on the wall, lone wolf in it, right? I'm just saying, I wouldn't be shocked that, like, if he really analyzed his life, he's probably a lot further along than he might have been 5 years ago. That's all I'm trying to say. Sometimes we could feel like we're not doing enough. And that's how today felt for me. Had some family issues, just some shit. Everyone goes through it. Just like, you just go, like, what I'm doing is never, what is it, not enough? Right? That's always there. And that's something I've had to deal with. Not every day shitty for me, but today was just one of those days. Just one of those days. You don't want to wake up. But I'm also a professional. I'm not going to come here and just cry on the camera for you. I'm still going to be me and you know, part of my mission in life, gay. It's corny, it's cheesy, but some people like those kind of foods, even mixed together. But my job in life is to make little moments for people. Little moments that you could take with you. And hopefully you carry that moment on with you. And if I do that, job well done. Even if I'm not having the best day. Even if I have to use some of my pain to make you go, that's pretty, you know, my life's pretty good. So be it. It's a beautiful world. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I just need to vent. You know, I'm not paying for a therapist.
See that, hey, this is going to pay off. And then boom, something happens again. You're just like, I'm starting to really see where these black pill doom and gloom people are coming from.
Oh, I get it.
I'm not there yet, but I don't know how much longer until I become one of them. God willing, I don't. But that's why I always tell you guys, I'm not with you. I'm not a doom and gloom black pill guy. But I understand where you're coming from.
Totally get it. Get it. Mm-hmm.
It's like the universe just doesn't want anyone to get ahead. It almost feels like that. It almost feels like the universe just is twisted. It has just a sick sense of humor.
I think the worst part is that I also feel like even if you are ahead, financially, whatever, it could still not feel like enough. Like you're not doing enough. You're letting people down. You're letting yourself. I'm telling you. I'm as somebody who's doing this, plaques on the wall and shit. Like, it still happens. Life still comes in full throttle. There's always some shit, but you gotta keep showing up. And which he is. Like, we're just riffing here, right? We're just hanging out, talking shit. Some of us need it. Anyways, just letting you know, though. The worst is when it hits you when you don't have any money, though. That's the worst. Oh, God. Oh, just fucking, that's the worst. Oh.
I'll tell you guys, you know, my train of thought is now leaning more into I have got to find a way to dramatically cut spending.
Man with no bills
because,
is a
like I
rich
said,
man.
even months where I make like great money, it doesn't seem to be enough. You know, it doesn't seem to be enough. I mean, I can just go to work and come home and lay down and not even move 7 days a week and not spend a penny on going out to eat or fast food or buying anything I don't need. I can budget every penny of my gas.
Yeah, we talked about this, man. You could live like a plant. Photosynthesis. It's still a lot. Not to mention, like, once you start making more money, there's hands coming out of nowhere, dude. Like this. Hey, bro. Like, a hand coming from over here, like reaching in your pockets and shit. 1000%. That's just how it goes. I don't know. You know, I'm living here with you guys.
And come hell or high water, something's going to come up. Something's going to come up, and it is not going to let me stack my chips the way I want to stack my chips. I'm starting to wonder if even at older ages, like 35-year-olds, 45-year-olds, 55-year-olds, I wonder if all of us are just going to have to, like, band together and live in a house full of people in order to get ahead. I don't know if I just got to marry some fat old sugar mama.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's going to pay my way.
Yeah.
Man. because obviously, like, the cost of living is just ridiculous. So it's not even reasonable for most of you guys to be able to even see the light on trying to get ahead. But even for the people that are able to grind and have like good months or good years where they make a lot of money, I mean, you guys can vouch for me. You probably say the same thing. You guys are probably struggling more than me. Something always comes up. Something always comes up. And
Yeah, I'm going to leave the rest of his video down below, but I'm going to go ahead and just straight up tell you, that's everybody. That's all of us. That's all of us. Some of us are richer than others, but it's always some shit. Always. It doesn't, the party never stops. It never stops. And even on my bad days, I just say, hey, I'm having a real shit day. It's okay to talk about it. And move past it. But eventually, who knows? I don't know. I mean, we always say this around here. A man with no bills is a rich man. If you guys want to just base life problems off just money, that's the best practical advice I've ever heard in my life. Man with no bills is a rich man. And I know that doesn't make sense. Don't take it too literal. Okay? I'm not saying go homeless. All right? Okay, I'm 43 and this has been happening my entire life. As soon as you start getting ahead, life comes at you fast. You know, sometimes a man doesn't know how strong he is until being strong is the only choice he has. Also, you can't possibly have a good day if you don't have shitty days, right? Like, how can you have a great year if you never experience some real shit? Otherwise, it's just another year. It's just another day. You know, people say, just another day. Just another day. Except for this one's better than yesterday. But yeah, for sure. Right here. You're right. But when you tell people this, they tell you to man up or stop whining. No, I think it's valid when people do, especially when you're really going for it. When you're really going for it, I'm talking, you're working every single day. Like, you're really trying. It's okay to bitch about it. But the truth is, eventually, working that hard, or not even that hard, but when you're really focused on it, even when things do arise, he's probably further ahead than he was. You know, he's not where he wants to be exactly, but you know, hey, he's laughing it off. I like that guy. All right, you're 100% correct on this, bro. Many of us are in the same situation. We can't get ahead anymore. Hard times, but we do need to stay strong. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Off yourself? You know, most of us are way too cool for that. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta say. You ever have that feeling? You ever think that? I thought about it. You know, you just look in the mirror going, that's pussy shit, dude. Actually, I mean, it takes some gusto to do that, but you know what I mean? It's like, you're too cool for that stuff. Like, you're gonna keep going. Especially if people depend on you, man. That's kind of where I wanted to get at is, I'll leave the rest of his shit down below, but that's when it's the hardest, in my opinion, is when people count on you. You know, all the times I've really just wanted to kind of lay down and go, I'm doing too much. Which has only really been 3 times in my life, including now. I go, damn, you know, people counting on me. Nestor's not here today. I told him to stay home. I'm having a bad day. But, you know, I got people counting on me. That's the hardest. That's the worst. Shout out to all the parents out there. Anyways, hell of a talk. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Enjoy your, what's today? Friday? Saturday? I'll probably post this tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. I'm a bundle of joy today. You're so gay. You probably think this song is about you.